Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to automate Zoho Desk using Pabbly Connect. So Zoho Desk is a cloud-based customer support software that helps businesses to manage their interactions with customers effectively. It offers a range of features to streamline customer service operations, which includes that you can create, assign and track support tickets to ensure timely responses for your customer support over here. You can build and manage self-service knowledge base to help customers answers to common questions such as frequently asked questions, and you can create tickets and tasks over here for your team members to improve your team collaboration and the productivity of your entire team. So if you are using Zoho Desk as your task and project management software, then here this is the video for you, because I'm going to show you in this video that how by simply setting up a connection between your Zoho Desk account and Pabbly Connect, you can automate all your repetitive tasks which are involved in managing your task and support team. Alright, so here we are currently on the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by typing the URL pabbly.com/connect in our browser. Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which helps us to automate all our repetitive tasks without any coding and programming skills by simply connecting our work applications. So by setting up a connection between your Zoho Desk account and Pabbly Connect, you will be able to connect your Zoho Desk with multiple other work applications as well. Let's get started quickly. After coming on this page, you will find two options: sign in and sign up for free, where if you are an existing user, you can just click on sign in to log into your account. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It is going to create a free new account for you. Also, when you will do that, you will be receiving 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. So as an existing user, I'm going to click on sign in. This is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create our automations, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And it is going to take us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So on this dashboard, you will find all your workflows which you have created, and you can also save these workflows by creating separate folders. Now to create a new workflow, we'll click on this create workflow option, and a dialog box is appeared in front of us. It is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, I'm going to give a name over here. Automate Zoho Desk using Pabbly Connect. After giving the name, I'm going to select the folder in which I want to save this workflow. So you can see I have a list of folders over here. Among these, I'm going to select automations for task management, and then I'm going to click on create. As we have done that, a new screen is open in front of us which contains two extremely important windows. First is the trigger and the other is action. So what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, and we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation runs. The trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now, let's suppose here I'm taking the example that whenever a new task or new customer will be added in my Zoho Desk account, then I want to create a record of that. So let's suppose I'm going to create a record in Google Sheets. Now here to build this automation, we have to take Zoho Desk in trigger and Google Sheets in our action step. When we will set up a connection, we can clearly see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands, because when the trigger happens, that means when the task or let's say a new customer will be added in our Zoho Desk account, then only the record will be added in Google Sheets, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger in action, let us quickly start connecting Zoho Desk with Pabbly Connect. But before moving forward, you have to know that you can use Zoho Desk in both the ways inside Pabbly Connect. If you want that on the happening of a specific event inside Zoho Desk, the response should be sent towards any other application automatically. So you can take Zoho Desk can trigger and other applications in action. But for example, if you want that on the happening of a specific event in any of your work application, you want to capture the response and send that response towards Zoho Desk to perform a specific event, then you can go for adding Zoho Desk in your action step. So I hope you have understood the whole concept. In this video, I'm going to show you both the methods step by step. Let's start with the trigger first. Here I'm going to first of all show you that how you have to use Zoho Desk inside Pabbly Connect as trigger. To start with the automation and the workflow, you have to go towards your trigger step and you have to select your trigger application, which will be Zoho Desk. So let's select that. After selecting your application, then you have to select the trigger event. So trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to trigger or it is going to start. So you can see we have list of events over here, configure webhook and new customer feedbacks. So in case if you want that whenever a new account is created, whenever a new account is updated, whenever a new contact is added, and all these events, if you want to perform any of these events given over here, then you have to go towards new configure webhook option. But in case if you want that whenever a feedback is received to you by a new customer, then you have to select this new customer customer feedback as your option. Let's say here I'm going to select new configure webhook. Then you have to build the connection. So we'll click on this connect button. And as we have done that, here we have received connect with Zoho Desk. How you're going to do that? You will simply click on connect with Zoho Desk button. And now it is asking us the domain name. What is the domain of your account? So how you're going to get this? For that, you have to log into your Zoho Desk account and you have to go towards the URL of your account. In the URL, you will see that this is your domain, zoho.com. So what you will do, you will simply paste it over here. Okay, done. Let's click on save. In the similar manner, you have to get your domain name from the URL of your Zoho Desk account. And then when you will do that, Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access our Zoho Desk account. Our data is 100% safe with Pabbly Connect, so we can fearlessly click on accept. As we have done that, you can see that the authorization has become successful and the connection between Zoho Desk and Pabbly Connect is successful as well. Then we have to provide the webhook name and other details. So what you want to perform actually. So for whichever reason you are setting up this connection, you can give name according to that. So let's say I'm going to enter new tickets as my name of the webhook because I want, let's say whenever a new ticket will be added in my Zoho Desk account, then the response should be captured. Then when we are going to click on save and send test request button, it is showing waiting for response. So when we will do a test submission inside Zoho Desk by creating the ticket, then the response will be captured. So I'm going to take you towards Zoho Desk. We are going to click on this plus sign and we are going to add a ticket over here. So let's say the contact name for which we are creating this ticket is demo user. Okay, let's say the email is, let's say demo09@pabblytunes.com. Here I'm going to enter the phone number. Then a subject. So I'm going to select, let's say, test ticket and a random description over here. All right. Okay, after doing this, here I'm going to simply click on. So the ticket is created. So we'll go back towards Pabbly Connect. We will wait for the response for a few seconds over here and the response is received. In this response here, we have received all the details. Okay. But as you can see, when we have received this response, the connection is successful. But to move forward towards transferring the same response towards Pabbly Connect, here is a condition which is given in the important note that you can filter a specific event by the value of the event type field of response data. So here you have to keep in mind that you have to apply a filter to transfer this response towards other application, because as we have selected configure webhook over here, that means on the happening of the same events, such as when an account will be created, the account will be updated, when a ticket will be updated, a ticket will be created, etc. For all these events, the response are going to be captured. But in case if you want that only when the ticket is created, then the response should be sent. So what you have to do, you have to filter out the conditions that only when the event which is performed will be equal to ticket creation, then the response should be sent, otherwise not. Okay, so as we have done that, we'll move forward. So the connection is successful, and in this way you have to set up the connection between Zoho Desk and Pabbly Connect as trigger. Okay, for transferring this response, you can take Google Sheets, Microsoft Excel, you can send a WhatsApp message to a customer or etc. Whatever you want, you can add it over here. So I hope the connection between Zoho Desk and Pabbly Connect as trigger is clear to you. Now we are going to move forward towards the action step. Now in this scenario, let's suppose I am selling a software. I'm working on a software. So the users of the software are regularly submitting the queries or the problems which they are facing related to the software, for which I have created a query form with the help of jot form. Now on the jot form submission, I want that the ticket should be created for that same problem or the same issue in Zoho Desk, so that my backend team could resolve the issue quickly. So now we have to set up the connection between jot form and Zoho Desk, where we are going to take Zoho Desk in our action step. So this is the scenario which I'm using in order to show you how you have to set up the connection between Pabbly Connect and Zoho Desk as your action step. Okay, here I'm going to take the example of jot form. So I have already captured the response of the issue which is being submitted by a user in jot form with all the details of that user and all the details of the query. So now by using this response, I will have to create a ticket inside Zoho Desk. For that, we have to build the connection between Zoho Desk and Pabbly Connect. So let's move forward towards our action step. Our action application is Zoho Desk, which I have already selected. We have to select the action event. So you can see we have list of events over here. Create a new account, create a contact, create a new ticket, and etc. So whichever event you want to perform, you can select that according to your choice. I am going to show you the example of create a new ticket over here. Let's click on connect. I'm already logged into my Zoho Desk account. For building the connection, we have to once again go towards connect with Zoho Desk and we have to provide the domain name. As we have already done that step earlier, so we'll go with the existing connection only over here. and the connection is built successfully. Now we have to enter the details in these fields to create a ticket over there. So let's start with the organization, which is already selected. Here we have the department, which is also selected, then the subject, the title of the ticket. So we have received the title and all other details in our earlier response, by using which we have to create the ticket. So what we will do, instead of entering the data manually, we will simply map the data over here. Mapping is inserting data from previous step. Here our previous step is given and here are all the details. I want to enter the subject, that means the title of the issue. So here it is given. I will select that and it is mapped. When we map a data like this, it becomes dynamic, and with each and every new response, automatically it is going to replace. So when we have mapped this subject, it is going to replace automatically whenever a new response will be captured from jot form by a new user. Then in the similar manner, I'm going to map the email as well. Here we have the phone number. I've mapped that as well. If you want, you can also enter the due date over here. In this given format, the category I'm going to select is general over here. Subcategory is also general, priority is high. Okay, then here we have the description. So I'm going to map the description of the issue as well. Okay, done. Then we'll click on Save and Send Test Request button. As we have done that, here we have received the response. In this response, here we have received all the details. This means that the ticket is created over there in Zoho Desk. So I'm going to take you over there. And you can see that yes, a new ticket is created over here with the same title. This means that the connection is absolutely successful. So in this way, you have to set up the connection between Zoho Desk and Pabbly Connect as action. So I hope all the steps are clear to you, that how you have to use Zoho Desk inside Pabbly Connect to automate your tasks. I have just taken the example of creating a ticket over here. You can take any other event over here, whichever event you want to perform according to your choice, and you have to set up the connection in the similar manner. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such applications without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also please like our video and subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.